Biotics a bottle of tears, and it even tastes like it. Looks like medicine from your grandma's medicine cabinet. If you pull this out in public, people will think you have a medical condition. If you have morning recovery in your pocket while entering a bar, it could look like you are smuggling baby formula. Healthy liver. Why is this getting so much press? This week, I decided to get hammered in the name of science and try different alcohol supplements to see which one works the best. Now, there are tons of products which claim to help your body process alcohol better. But do they really work? So today, I'm going to try 4 of the most popular ones: ZBiotics, Dose, Morning Recovery, and Healthy Liver from Champion Biotics. Now, we will look at the science, ingredients, taste, convenience, and price of all these 4 supplements and decide which one of these makes the most sense and which one is just a marketing hype. Let's start with ZBiotic. I bought this 3-piece ZBiotic for $36. That's approximately $12 a piece. This is how it looks. As you can see, it is a beautiful glass bottle with a plastic cap and a plastic seal on the top. It says that you must have one at least half an hour to 1 hour before you drink alcohol. So I'm going to try this, and then I have a lot of booze to go. Let's see how this tastes. This is definitely not the best thing that I've ever tasted. Now, the instructions say that you must have food while you drink alcohol for the best effects. So I have myself a pizza. I actually have the whole box. So I'm going to have my pizza and drink 6 beers. Usually it takes 6 beers to knock me out. And so let's see how ZBiotics works tomorrow. Cheers. As you can see, I am pretty hammered right now. So let's see how I feel tomorrow. And yeah, I will. It was fun. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Hello, everybody. I'm back. So it's been 2 days since I had ZBiotics and my 6 beers. So yesterday I did not drink at all, and the day before yesterday I was wasted with 6 beers. And yesterday was good. I woke up a little late, which is just the normal for me. If I drink, if I usually get wasted the night before, I kind of sleep a little more, but no hangovers of any kind. I mean, usually I don't get hangovers no matter how wasted I get, as long as I'm drinking water and staying hydrated. I mean, it did not have any side effects, so I don't know. It's a $12 bottle, so I don't know if I would buy this before I drink, because I don't get hangovers. So today we are going to try these 2 bad boys.
Dose for Your Liver is a clinically backed liver health supplement.
They are called Dose. Now, they don't claim to be for hangovers. However, they claim to be really good for your liver. So these 2 together cost $32. So that's $16 a piece. So now, usually they say if you have this once every day, it's supposed to improve your liver health. Let's see how this is. But it is expensive. It is $16 a piece. So if you plan to have this every day, so you got to do your math for 16 times 30. Maybe it's a little bit of, maybe you get a little discount if you buy them in bulk. I'm not sure. They say in the ads that the taste is really good. So let's try this one today. Let's shake it. Now, a lot of people say they like the taste of Dose. I mean, for me, I'd say it's okay. I mean, I didn't love it, but it's not something that I cannot have. I mean, but however, it's not something. If this was a soda, or if this was just a juice, I may not have had it just for the taste of it. But if it is a medicine, I won't say it's a bad tasting medicine. So it tastes okay. So now let's do my favorite test. Let's try 6 more beers and see how dose does. I mean, I'm not going to get a hangover any which ways tomorrow, but you know, I want to see if it has any bad effects, like drinking dose before drinking alcohol. Will it make me puke? So we'll come to know if that happens. I mean, we'll come to know that while I'm drinking, but let's see how that goes. Let's start with the first one. Cheers. And that was the last one. So that was dose. Now I'll see you guys after 2 more days. Hello everybody, I'm back. So 2 days back we tried dose, and honestly, I didn't feel any different compared to as if it was just as if I did not have anything. But again, they don't claim to be a hangover helper or good for alcohol or an alcohol drink. It claims to protect your liver and improve your liver's health. And unfortunately, I have not done any liver tests to see if it actually does help. But at $16 a piece, it is pretty expensive, and I may not be having this every day because I don't think I have any issues with my liver as of right now. So yeah, let's move on to the next one.
Here's to the drink before you drink. Morning recovery.
This is called Morning Recovery. It is $36 for a 6 pack, and they're also sold individually in stores. So a 6 pack is $36, so one piece is $6. So it's half the price of both a ZBiotic and a dose. It's actually a little less than half of dose. ZBiotics is half an ounce. This is 2 ounce. Healthy liver is 2 ounce. This is 3.4 ounce. So you definitely get a lot more liquid for your money. So let's check morning recovery. Now, morning recovery at 3.4 ounces, it's almost like having a beer, half a beer before you drink the beer. So yeah, let's see how that goes. Let's see how it tastes. So right now I am having the original lemon flavor. I would say that the taste is very similar to that of dose, almost very similar. You can feel, it has a lot of herbs which are mixed with it. So it claims it has a lot of juice in it. If you are someone who feels dehydrated because of electrolytes, I believe this may be good for you because it definitely has a lot more liquid. So I'm guessing a lot more electrolytes. So yeah, so let's see how this will perform tomorrow. Now we've done our morning recovery. Now let's start with the next 6 beers. Cheers. So that was the last beer for the day, and I am absolutely buzzed, almost drunk, and we'll see how tomorrow goes. Okay, now we got just the last 6 beers and healthy liver to check. So see you guys in 2 days. Cheers. Hello everyone. It's been 2 days since we tried morning recovery and 6 beers, and honestly, I feel good. I mean, yesterday was good. I woke up just as usual. But if I had to choose between the existing 3 drinks, between Dose, ZBiotics, and Morning Recovery, so far, I think Morning Recovery has been the better option because it's cheaper than the other two. It has a lot of electrolytes. It has DHM. DHM definitely brings the acetaldehyde in the liver where it matters most. So I would, of the 3 that I've tried, I think this would be a better option. However, let's try healthy liver. Now this is Healthy Liver by Champion Biotics. They come at $25 for a 6 pack. So that's approximately $4 a piece. So it is cheaper than the other three pieces over here. It is definitely way more. It is half the price of Dose. It is less than half the price of Dose. It is almost half the price of ZBiotics at $4. So let us see how this works on our six pack. So let's check out the taste. Okay, the cap says shake well. So that's what we'll do. We'll shake well. Wow. The taste is definitely better than all the three together. Like I like the taste. If I have to rank them in the order of taste, I would probably do healthy liver first. I love the taste of healthy liver the best. The second is ZBiotics because it does not have any taste. The other two are pretty medicinal. So those it does feel like turmeric and it has a very medicinal taste to it. Same with morning recovery, it does have a medicinal kind of a taste to it, like the very tangy and yeah, it has like lime juice mixed with a lot of different herbs kind of taste, very earthy taste. Not my favorite. Healthy liver, it has a mixed berry taste. It does I mean, yeah, it does. It has a very little tang to it, but yeah, in taste, I would say that this is the best of the other three. So now let's see how this compares to how this works on the beer. So again, I have 6 pack of beer, and yeah, back to the drinking. Oh, by the way, this does say that you should have it with a snack. So I'll get myself a slice of pizza. Cheers. So that was the last beer. And yeah, so I'll meet you guys again in 2 days and tell you how I felt with healthy liver. Now, it's been 2 days since I tried healthy liver and a lot of beer, and I didn't get any hangover yesterday as well. I woke up just the usual, so I guess this test was really inconclusive for me because no matter how much I drink, I usually don't get hangovers. I just wake up late the next morning, depending on how much I had the night before. So, we are, however, still going to check these 4 alcohol supplements for the science, ingredients, taste, convenience, and price. Now, before we dive into this, let's understand the science behind what happens when you drink alcohol. When you drink alcohol, it starts getting absorbed into your blood from the moment you start drinking it. It gets absorbed in your mouth, in your esophagus, in your stomach linings, and finally in your gut. Now, depending on whether you're drinking on an empty stomach or if you've had food before you're drinking, the amount of time it takes for alcohol to reach your brain differs. So if you're drinking on an empty stomach, you get buzzed really fast, and if you're drinking on a full stomach, the alcohol will take that much longer to enter your bloodstream. Now, let's understand what happens to alcohol in your body. Alcohol in your body is broken down into acetaldehyde, and acetaldehyde is further broken down into carbon dioxide, water, and a little bit of fat. Now, acetaldehyde, this is the compound that causes the hangovers, the nausea, the liver damage, and most of the bad things which happen because of alcohol happen because of acetaldehyde. Now, an average person takes 1 hour to break one standard drink of alcohol to acetaldehyde. However, the acetaldehyde that is formed can take 5 to 8 hours to break down further. Now, if you imagine 6 hours after you've had your 5 standard drinks, all the alcohol is broken down into acetaldehyde. However, none of the acetaldehyde is broken down, and all this acetaldehyde is sitting in your body. Now, this is the acetaldehyde that caused all the damage and the hangovers, remember? So, if your body can break down this acetaldehyde effectively, chances are you won't get a hangover. Now, most Caucasians and African Americans have the best version of the ALDH2 gene, which helps them break down the acetaldehyde. And most East Asians have a mutation in their gene called the ALDH2-2, which makes the breaking down of the acetaldehyde a little more difficult, and mostly the East Asians like Chinese, Japanese, and Koreans, these are the ones which suffer the worst hangovers. However, regardless of whether or not you get a hangover, acetaldehyde still does a number on your body. Now, this acetaldehyde damage is real and it affects one of the most important organs in your body, the liver. Also, while breaking down the alcohol and acetaldehyde, your body loses a lot of electrolytes and water. Now, the acetaldehyde is formed in two places in the body. One, it's formed in the liver, and second, in the gut. Majority of the alcohol and acetaldehyde are broken down in the liver, and a small portion of it is broken down in the gut with the help of gut bacteria. So acetaldehyde is also produced in the gut because of gut bacteria, and it lingers in the gut where it again causes damage. Now that you understand just the basics of how alcohol is broken down in your body, from alcohol to acetaldehyde and from acetaldehyde to carbon dioxide, water, and what is the reason why you get a hangover, let's see how our 4 alcohol supplements measure and where exactly do they work. Let's start with ZBiotics. This half an ounce bottle is made in San Francisco in California and has genetically modified probiotic bacteria called Bacillus subtilis. You have this before you drink alcohol, and then this goes and sits in your gut where these spores germinate into bacteria. These bacteria are genetically modified to break down the acetaldehyde in the gut. Pros: it's made of glass, it's super sleek and fits easily in your pocket or purse. It's made in San Francisco, California, and the ingredients are clearly mentioned on the packaging. It has a very neutral taste. It tastes like lime water with a little bit of salt in it. Cons: 1. It works only in the gut. 90% of the acetaldehyde is made in the liver, and this ignores all the acetaldehyde produced in the liver. 2. It's only half an ounce. Even eye drop bottles are bigger than this. And considering that it ignores 90% of the alcohol produced in the body and is super expensive, you could call a bottle of ZBiotics a bottle of tears, and it even tastes like it. It takes hours for these spores to germinate, and by the time they are activated, a lot of damage is already done by the acetaldehyde. It's expensive. It's $12 for half an ounce. Premium pricing for microscopic serving. My friend actually thought that this is an injection vial and not a supplement. Next, we have dose daily for your liver. Now, even though Dose does not market itself as a pre-alcohol, a lot of people have it to support liver health. Pros: it contains good ingredients like turmeric and milk thistle. 2. Milk thistle is known to support liver cell regeneration. It does not address the issue of acetaldehyde. If you have Dose, acetaldehyde is still present in your body and it continues to do damage to your body. Now, Dose looks like medicine from your grandma's medicine cabinet. If you pull this out in public, people will think you have a medical condition. 3. It does not tell you the exact amount of milk thistle in this bottle. Also, it does not tell you where it's manufactured, which is a little concerning and can question the authenticity of the ingredients and the organic nature of the ingredients which are added in this bottle. It is $16 for a bottle, and the website says that you have to have it every day. Look at coffee. People who have coffee every day say they get headaches, fogginess, lethargy if they skip even one day. In my opinion, it makes sense to have a shot when you've had alcohol so you can help your body deal with the extra acetaldehyde, not force yourself into a daily routine just to feel normal. Now, let's look at the pros and cons of morning recovery. Pros: 1. It has DHM, which helps break down the acetaldehyde in the liver. It has milk thistle. Milk thistle helps your liver regenerate the hepatic cells which are responsible for breaking down the alcohol and acetaldehyde in the body. It contains electrolytes. Now, your body loses a lot of electrolytes when it is breaking down alcohol and acetaldehyde, so it has a good amount of electrolytes which can help you replenish the lost electrolytes. It's $6, so it's way cheaper than the first two. It doesn't tell you clearly how much DHM or milk thistle is in this bottle. Also, it is contract manufactured in South Korea. If you have morning recovery in your pocket while entering a bar, it could look like you're smuggling baby formula. It has 7 grams of sugar in this bottle. Now, personally, I prefer having real sugar to artificial sugars, but it does have a lot of sugar. It has 7 grams of sugar in it. Now, let's look at healthy liver from Champion Biotics. Let's start with the pros. The number one pro for healthy liver is it is the only shot out there which takes care of the acetaldehyde formed both in the liver and in the gut. 2. It has the best ingredients out there. It has 9 strains of probiotic bacteria which help break down the acetaldehyde in the gut. It has 300 mg of DHM which helps break down the acetaldehyde in the liver. It has milk thistle, organic milk thistle, which helps your body rejuvenate the hepatic cells which are damaged during alcohol metabolism. They also have electrolytes which help your body recover the electrolytes that are lost during breaking down of the alcohol and acetaldehyde. And the best part is the quantities of these ingredients are written on the back of the label. 3. The product is made in New Jersey in the United States, and they have the compliance officer of Johnson & Johnson in their team, which increases the confidence in the product. It comes in this super sexy 2-ounce bottle and an equally sexy 6-pack. If you go on their website championbiotics.com, you will find a lot of journalists saying that it was a hot favorite in Manhattan weddings and in tailgate parties. And lastly, it's available at $4 or $5 if you buy a 6-pack or 12-pack on their website. Now, the number one con for healthy liver is it has a shelf life of only 6 weeks. So if you buy this on their website, you have a little more than a month to use it before it goes bad. Now, Champion Biotics claims that the reason the shelf life is so small is because it has live bacteria in it. The lifespan of these bacteria is roughly around 6 weeks. So after 6 weeks, all the live bacteria are dead. 2. It has 3 grams of organic cane sugar. So it is not sugar free like some of its earlier competitors. And personally, I usually prefer sugar to artificial sugar. But for those people who don't want sugar in their drinks, it does have 3 grams of organic cane sugar. 3. It comes in a plastic PET bottle as compared to Dose and ZBiotics, which come in glass bottles. Now, those are my 3 cons for healthy liver from Champion Biotics. Now, I have a confession to make. I do work for Champion Biotics, and there is a good chance that my reviews are biased. However, I have tried to be as neutral as possible, showing you all the pros and the cons of these 4 supplements that I have reviewed. If you feel like I have not mentioned any pro or a con of any of these supplements, feel free to let me know in the comments below. Or if you want to try these 4 supplements on your own and do your own review, I would highly encourage that. And yeah, that's about it. Take care. Have a good day.